So today I had my first radiotherapy session. I had to go to Bristol. 2 weeks ago I had the planning session, and that was in Bath because they were having some work done in Bristol. So I had that went really well. And it was the same two ladies that I saw today. And it's at I think it's the Genocide Centre, I think, in Bristol. It's just off the M5. It's about 50 minutes from here. It's quite a sort of icy trip. There's lots of snow in the fields and ice around. It was all white and crispy. But the motorway was absolutely fine. We didn't have any sort of snow where we live here. But yeah, as we were getting sort of near Bath area, the fields were white everywhere and the grass verges and everything. So that was pretty to see. And then we arrived early, so had a cup of hot chocolate in the reception area, and they got snacks, biscuits and things if you want them. And then I got called in, and it took about 15 minutes, I suppose, getting me positioned right on the bed. And then the radiotherapy was about 10 minutes. And very simple, painless, just lay on the bed, naked from the waist upwards, both arms sort of above your head like this, and then you lay there, and there's a little screen like a mobile phone in front of you, and then when she asks you to take a deep breath in, you have to try and get this green line to go into this white area, which I did quite easy. I was surprised myself actually how long I could hold my breath for. And then the machine just hovers around you very quickly, doesn't touch you, completely painless, and total of about 10 minutes. That was it, and it was all done. So I'm back every day this week, and then the following 2 weeks. So I'll let you know how tomorrow's session goes, but today was absolutely fine. I got myself a bit worked up before I went, because I think I've had a couple of weeks off, from Christmas and what have you. Well, more than a couple of weeks off actually. My last chemotherapy was the 5th of November, so I've had quite a few weeks off, and thought of starting treatment again, but it was nothing like the chemotherapy, so I had nothing to worry about. So I have some cream that they've given me that I have to put on. I have to put on this flamey gel 2 to 3 times a day. I had to start that a couple of days before I started the session today, and I suppose that keeps the skin nice and supple and moist. I'm back tomorrow, so I'll let you know how tomorrow's session goes. Good morning. So today is Tuesday, and I got to go for my second radiotherapy to Bristol, and it's snowing here. We've had a light covering. It's still coming down, but it's very light at the moment. Typical. The kids are all going back to school today, and it's started to snow. Lovely to see, isn't it? It's a white covering everywhere. We have to go on the motorway, so the motorway's normally fine. I think it's supposed to turn to rain very shortly. But isn't it nice to see? Kids love it, don't they? And I'm really pleased because I can see lots of new growth in my hair underneath here. I doubt you'll see it. I should have showed you when I was drying it. Lots of little new bits, lots of little new ones, and on the top here. So that makes me feel really good to know that it's time to grow again. And then I think it's February, I should be able to have it bleached. They said just make sure this gets strengthened first before I have the bleach put on it, because just my roots are so dark, especially at the back. So that's going to make me feel better too, isn't it? So I'll update you later on how today's appointment goes. I'm not worried about it because yesterday was absolutely fine, and the actual radiotherapy side of it, after they've positioned you, that's the main thing, is getting you in the right position. Only takes 10 minutes, and they are so lovely at the Genesis Centre, really lovely, and it makes such a difference if the staff put you at ease, and it's the same ladies I'm seeing every day. So I'll update you later on how today's session goes. I've already put all my cream on, so I have to put it on 3 times a day. The worst thing about it is just it's so cold. The cream is so cold. Put it on your skin first thing in the morning. But it's got to be done. Here we go. It's a lovely building, and they're just so friendly. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? I'm getting to love this hot chocolate. It's absolutely scrummy. I'm struggling to see you in the sun, but hopefully you can see me. Radiotherapy went really well. Shorter today, and we've just come to the Mall at Cribbs Causeway. I haven't been here for years. It's just 5 minutes around the corner, so we're going to have a look. So beautiful sunshine. It's lovely, and the path's all nice and clear. We've just come into John Lewis. Love John Lewis. It's quite a big John Lewis here, if I remember rightly. Your W.H. Smiths. You've got Millie's cookies over there. They do the big birthday cookies. I've seen these before. Banana pod monkey. If you're taking a banana in your lunchbox, it stops it getting bruised. That's good, isn't it? And they're $5.99. That's good. The Lakeland 6p nice set is reduced to $29.99 from $44.99. Nice colour joints. Accessorised, you've got Pro Cook over there. Claire's, I'm sure I heard on the news this morning, Claire's are going to administration. That's a shame. Clarendon, fine art. Rituals. I've got a big Next over there. Scribbler, Smiggle. Little cafe here. There's quite a big Next that works. Let's have a little look in Next. Got a big Super Dry there as well. Soup Direct. Animal. I love the animal heads. Superdrug over on the right, and River Island. Press a Major. Oliver Bonus over there. It's on 2 floors. Oh, actually, it might be 3. I think it's 3 floors. H Beauty. Big teddy bear in that one. Lots of makeup. Soho Coffee. Oh, that's some nice sandwiches and that in here by the look of it. And baguettes. River Island looks nice. I'll have to have a look in that one in a minute. H&M. Got Victoria's Secrets at the top there. Holland & Barrett. Caravella. Another coffee here. Bakers and Baristas. New Look. A nice buy Marks and Spencer's down the end. JD, they got a big sale on by the look of it. Kurt Geiger. Body Shop. Mooch. We're going to head down to M&S and have a look. Lush. I love Lush. Let's have a look in here. Oh, bananas for you. Look, bubblegum. So we're just making our way to the cafe now. We're both really thirsty and see if we can share a sandwich or piece of cake or something. And there's a queue for the cafe. They've got a click and collect machine. You have to put your order on the machine, then they bring it to you. The kiosk is actually closed. So we're going to give that a miss. It's too much of a queue. So we're going to go into the mall and get a drink in one of the other cafes that look quite quiet when we come through. Hopefully they're still quiet now. We're going to go in this cafe here, and I'm going to have, they got the freshly made tuna, mayo and rocket malted baguette. So I'm going to have that. Mitt's going to have one of those sausage brioche buns. Cakes are very nice. You know, I'm going to resist a cake. So Michael's got a massive pot of tea to himself there. He'll be tiddling all the way home. This baguette is really nice actually. Coffee's not bad either. So we're going to go back through, have a look in John Lewis, and then go back to the car and make our way home. So you can see the 3 floors. You've got furniture down below, and then household, and then clothes on the top floor. I love John Lewis. We're just going to go in the lift now and go back to our car park. So we're on our way home now, so we made the most of it. We went to Cribbs Causeway and had a look around the mall, which was really lovely. What's going on with my hair? And I've been trying to sort of lift the roots off my head to make it look a bit thicker, but it seems to be sticking out a bit today, but hey ho. At least I got some. Anyway, sunny, lovely. There's no snow, no more snow at the moment. We're on the way home. We had a lovely walk round the mall, and we didn't buy anything apart from stopping for a coffee, so that was good. And then about 30 minutes now we'll be home, and then we have to do the same again tomorrow. So we're going tomorrow. That'll be my halfway through tomorrow, Wednesday, so that'll be the 3rd radiotherapy. So yeah, it's going quite quick, isn't it? And it's been fine so far. I haven't had any issues, so see what tomorrow brings. Good morning. So today is Wednesday, so halfway through the first week. So good, so good. So far, no soreness, no redness, anything. It's all as it was. So that's good, because there are several side effects that you can get. Not everybody suffers with them, like with everything. But you can get fatigue, soreness, blisters, you know, skin discoloration. I know it's early days, and I think she said not too many people suffer the first week, so I think the first week hopefully I'm going to be fine, and then I'll see what happens next week. But yeah, so far so good. So we've got to go to Bristol again, so I'm just going to make us a cup of coffee. It's 9 o'clock, we're going to go back 9:45, so it takes us back 50 minutes. So there's been a hard frost again, but lucky enough no snow, so that's the worry, isn't it, when you've got to travel to these appointments? It's getting there, isn't it? So we've had no snow. I think there's snow forecast for Thursday and Friday, but hopefully, because most of our journey's on the motorway, well, all of it really, apart from getting to the motorway and off the other end is just a little slip road. So, you know, it's a main road, so they're normally all gritted, aren't they? So hopefully it won't be an issue. But the main time is getting you sort of set up in the right position. You lay on this bed, as I said, with your arms up like this, and then they have to sort of manoeuvre me a bit. I have to lay still, not help them, and they manoeuvre me a bit into the right position. So the laser, well not the laser, the radiation is just applied to the right place. So I have mine from my chest here, down to under this boob, and under the armpit as well, because I affected my lymph nodes. And that, so I've put all my moisturiser on, like they've told me to. And the worst thing about that, as I said, it's just so cold, especially in the morning. The cream is just so cold, putting it on, having my shower, whatever. But yeah, it seems to be helping. So the tube's going, well, quite well. I think I've got over half left, so they say I can have some more when I need it. So may need some for next week. I've got 3 cups here because my daughter Emma's on her way. She's going to come pop in and see us before we go, after she's dropped the kids off at school. So I won't put her water in yet because she's not here. But Mick's got to ice the car because the car's all frozen out. There is thick ice on the windscreen, so we can get that all nice and warmed up before we go. So yeah, I'll catch up with you a bit later after today's radiotherapy. I just done myself a slice of toast and marmalade just to keep me going. Otherwise, you keep stopping in these cafes, having a drink and a cake or a sandwich. It adds up, doesn't it? It certainly adds up, and we've been doing that a lot lately. So I'm going to eat breakfast. Don't normally have breakfast before I go, and see if I can last till I get home, and then I might make myself homemade soup. So today's session went well again, so that's good. Took a little bit longer purely because they had to restart the computer that operates the machine halfway through, because it decided, I don't know, but she said that to like reboot it, start it again, so it took a bit longer. The only thing with that, you've got your arms still in this position, your leg, and you can't move. My arms are aching a bit sort of from that, but it happens, doesn't it? You know, no one's fault. So, but yeah, no, they're lovely ladies and it went really well. So that's 3 down, so another 12 to go, so 2 more this week. Just hope the weather don't get too bad and it interrupts us, driving to Bristol. Hopefully not. They're saying about snow due in the south sort of the next couple of days, but yeah, fingers crossed. But I've just made a nice soup and it's really tasty. It's broccoli, cauliflower, garlic, with some Stilton, has some Stilton left from Christmas, and it's absolutely delicious. I did film making it, so let me show you how I did it. First of all, I'm going to chop up an onion. So I'm just going to chop this into very small slices. Then I'm going to put this in the pan. I'm just going to heat up some olive oil, or you can use butter if you want to. Or if you don't want to add any fat at all, you can just simmer it all in the stock. So I'm just going to let the onions soften a little bit. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to dissolve a vegetable stock cube. So I'm just going to melt this in some hot water. And then I'm going to grate some of this Stilton cheese. You can use any cheese. I had this Stilton left from Christmas and it's lovely and tasty. And I think this is going to go really well with this dish. So I'm just going to grate some up in the bowl with the onions softening. And then I'm going to add the cauliflower and the broccoli to the pan. And then we can add the dissolved stock cube. So after adding the stock, I did a big squeeze of garlic puree, which I seem to have missed on the video. And then I put the lid on, let it all simmer till the broccoli and cauliflower went nice and soft. So once this is all nice and soft, you can then blitz it. So I blitzed it with the hand blender. And you can do it and leave it slightly lumpy if you want to, or you can have it as liquidy as you like. You can always add some milk to give it some creaminess if you want it more liquidy, or water. Honestly, this is divine. And then you just need to stir in the cheese. So I'm added in the Stilton, giving it a big stir and a last little blitz. And it's as simple as that. And honestly, it's absolutely delicious. I love it on its own, but if you want to put a little cream on top, you could do a little swirl of cream. Honestly, you can put some watercress on if you want. It's absolutely scrumptious. Good morning. So today is Thursday, so 2 more rounds to go. So I'm all ready, had my shower, washed my hair and what have you. And yeah, everything's good so far. So yesterday, as I say, took a bit longer because they had to reboot the machine halfway through. So it meant I was laid on the bed a bit longer in that position because you can't move. My arm was killing me. But yeah, it's fine this morning. So hopefully today's session's going to go really well. And then it's Friday tomorrow. So I think we're going to come straight home. I think the girls are going to come round and see me. So my appointment's 11:15. So we'll probably be back, all being well, by 1 o'clock. And I've saved some of my soup. They can have some of my soup. I'm going to see if I can get some nice bread. I'm going to call in Lidl. They do a lovely GI loaf, and I'm going to make some croutons. Never made croutons before, so I think they're quite easy to do. Just go on the top, and might even put a little dollop of cream on there to make it look really fancy. But honestly, it tastes scrumptious. It really does. So I'll show you that when I come back in the bowl, and croutons if I make them. And I'm going to try and make lots more healthy stuff. I think that's the key, isn't it? New Year and that, you know, and the way forward, you've got to eat as healthy as possible, haven't you? I just saw a deer go by out there. If he comes in view again, I'll turn the camera around so you can see him. Just saw him hop through the little forest. But they're so cute. We're so lucky seeing them. Just look at these two cleaning each other. So cute. It's quite worrying because there used to be 3 for ages. Now there's only been 2 for the last 4 weeks. Oh, horrible thing, we've lost one. Oh look. Isn't that lovely? They are so cute. He's giving his ears go cleaned. Oh bless. But their little white bobtails and that, they are super cute. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to go now, and I'll catch you later, let you know how today's session has gone. So today's session went really well. She got me lined up really quickly today, and yeah, all done. So on the way home now, it's raining. It's miserable today now. It's just started raining. It's a cold rain. So I've got my big coat in the back, so I'll put that on when we get out. We might stop at TK Maxx and we might go straight home. We haven't decided. So I'm going to have a bowl of my cauliflower, broccoli and Stilton soup. Absolutely love this. And I'm going to put my croutons on the top. They're quite big croutons. I need to learn to perhaps cut them a bit smaller. But they're mouse size, bite size is what I'm trying to say. I can fit them in my mouth. So yeah, I love this soup. Cauliflower, broccoli, garlic and Stilton. Vegetable sauce. an onion. It's super easy and tastes so scrummy. I think I'm going to end this video here. Tomorrow's going to be my last day, be day 5 of the first week of my radiotherapy, and hopefully it's going to be exactly the same as what it's been so far, so you're not missing out on anything. If anything changes, I will come back on and add a piece on the end of this video, but I want to get it downloaded and already, well, uploaded, ready to go live in the next day or so. So thank you for watching. So far so good this week. I've got no redness, no soreness. You wouldn't even know I've had the radiotherapy. Next week may be a different story, I don't know. As I said, there are lots of side effects that some people do suffer with and others don't suffer with. So I think the first week is supposed to be the easiest, so I'll let you know how week 2 goes. I'll do a vlog of week 2. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're going through this journey, I wish you all well. So take care everyone, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.